Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gives an audience at Al Alam Palace to the Deputy Minister of Defense of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Sultanate takes over the presidency of the 153rd round of the Arab League and confirms its firm stance in Arab issues, especially the Palestinian cause. And the Arab Conference on Human is the instrument for development, discusses development changes in the Arab nation. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gave an audience at Al Alam Palace this afternoon to His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Deputy Minister of Defense of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. His Highness conveyed the greetings of the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, to his brother, His Majesty the Sultan, wishing him good health and happiness and the Omani people more progress and prosperity. His Majesty the Sultan also conveyed his greetings to his brother, the custodian of the two holy mosques, wishing him good health and Saudi people more progress and prosperity. They reviewed aspects of cooperation existing between both brotherly countries in various fields and means of enhancing them to achieve mutual concern of both Omani and Saudi people, in addition to matters of common interest between both sides. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of Royal Court, His Excellency the Saudi Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, and the accompanying delegation of His Highness the Guest. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Ramnath Kovind of India in reply to His Majesty's greeting cable on the 71st anniversary of the Republic Day. In his cable, the President extended his thanks and appreciation to His Majesty, stressing on his keenness to strengthen the existing relations between the two friendly countries. His Excellency General Sultan bin Muhammad Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Deputy Minister of Defense of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and his accompanying delegation. From his side, His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud expressed his utmost thanks and appreciation to the Sultanate. During the meeting, both sides exchanged cordial talks on the march of brotherly relations binding the Sultanate with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. During the meeting, both parties reviewed a number of cooperation fields and means of developing them further to achieve mutual interests of the brotherly countries, in addition to discussing a number of matters of common concern. The meeting was attended by His Excellency the Ambassador of Saudi Arabia accredited to the Sultanate. The Sultanate stressed on its support for the Arab League in cooperation with the leaders of the Arab countries to achieve the goals of the League, as well as to achieve economic integration to serve the aspirations of the Arab nations. This came during the speech of His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, at the 153rd round of the Arab League Council meeting in Cairo, which is headed by the Sultanate. His Excellency called on the Arab League to look at the Arab Joint Work Structure and to regain the trust of the regional neighbors as well as understanding with world nations. He also emphasized that the Sultanate believes in peace and coexistence with all nations, and it will always seek to support efforts that contribute to the security and stability of all. He also pointed out that resolving the conflict between Palestine and Israel will be an important step for the region and the world. The strong historical relations between the Sultanate and Egypt and means of improving bilateral cooperation in the coming phase were discussed by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, while meeting with His Excellency Sameh Shukri, Egyptian Foreign Minister, on the sidelines of the regular meeting of the Arab League Council at the ministerial level. The meeting discussed mechanisms of supporting the joint Arab work as the Sultanate takes over the presidency of the current round of the ministerial session of the Arab League. The two sides also reviewed the position of the member countries towards a number of regional issues such as the Palestinian cause and the situation in Libya and Syria. A number of experts pointed out that the Job Security Fund that His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq has ordered will provide a productive environment in the private sector, since financial support will be provided to employees in case their services were terminated, job contract ended, or companies suffered financial difficulties, or for any other reasons. The Job Security Fund will be initially funded by His Majesty with 10 million Omani Riyals to accelerate its establishment. The financing system for the new fund will be established later on by contributions from employers and staff in the private sector. Oman Vision 2040 will require a wider and active participation from the private sector, as it will become the main source of recruitment for national manpower in the coming 2 decades. The Job Security Fund is a noble gesture by His Majesty Sultan Haytham to stabilize the job market and to make the private sector more appealing and rewarding to young nationals, and in order to counter and minimize the impact of termination of service on national workforce. Still to come in our news bulletin. An artist from Georgia exhibits his paintings in Tbilisi by using 3D technique.
أبناء عمان الأوفياء، لقد عرف العالم عمان عبر تاريخها العريق والمشرف كيانا حضاريا فاعلا ومؤثرا في نماء المنطقة وازدهارها واستتباب الأمن والسلام فيها، تتناوب الأجيال على إعلاء رأيتها وتحرص على أن تظل رسالة عمان للسلام تجوب العالم حاملة إرثاً عظيماً وغايات سامية.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Sultanate hosted the second edition of the Arab Conference, Human is the Instrument for Development. The event was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. More details in the following report.
Under the theme, The Future Roles for Public Management Practices, the second Arab Human Resources Conference began today in Muscat, focusing on the reality of management, the fundamental challenges, the strategies for change, and the fourth industrial revolution and its implications for administrative patterns.
We'll talk in this summit about some of the tools that implement governance in Oman, especially in the government. We mentioned there will be some 3 systems that will be hopefully implemented next year. One will be a smart evaluation system for the employee, for their goals and for their achievement, so the reward will be upon their achievement. The second, we'll have another model for evaluation the ministries in 6 criteria emphasized from the leadership until the services submitted to the society. And the third one is the budget for performance budgeting, which is being initiative by the Ministry of Finance, participated with the Ministry of Civil Service and High Council for Planning.
A number of speakers at the local and regional levels participated in the conference to discuss management development practices, optimal investment of systems, and innovative solutions for human capital.
This conference is very important. We are talking about general administration and its role in all kinds of development. The Sultanate of Oman has made great accomplishments over the last decades and is making that. It's going for innovation, and it's building a society based upon a very strong economy.
The conference also sheds light on the tools used to re-engineer management, enhance competitiveness, and the mechanisms followed to activate smart infrastructure, keeping pace with the fourth industrial revolution and benefiting from the leading Arab and international experiences in this field. Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Lieutenant General Ahmed bin Harith al-Nabhani, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces, received Thomas W. Bergeson, Deputy Commander of the United States Central Command, and his accompanying delegation. During the meeting, they exchanged points of views and discussed a number of matters of common concern. The meeting was attended by a number of military personnel and the Deputy Ambassador of the United States to the Sultanate, along with the military attaché at the U.S. Embassy in Muscat. Air Vice Marshal Matar bin Ali Al-Ubaidani, Commander of the Royal Air Force of Oman, received the Deputy Commander of the United States Central Command and his accompanying delegation. During the meeting, they discussed a number of matters of common concern and exchanged cordial talks. They also reviewed military cooperation between both countries. Military Technological College organized orientation days for visitors and prospect students. The orientation days included a walk-through exhibition on engineering programs provided by the college, as well as inventions and researches carried out by the college. The orientation days provide an opportunity for general diploma graduates to consider studying in the college by becoming familiar with the college regulations, incentives, and job opportunities after completing their study in the college. It is worth mentioning that Military Technological College provides a quality military technological education and advanced level specialized training workshops for military personnel and future military technicians. In an achievement added to the Sultanate's education sector, the Sultan Qaboos University won advanced ranks in 5 specializations based on sub-QS classification 2020. The university got the position in the Index 201 to 250 in the field of forests and agriculture at world level and 301 to 350 in the field of chemical engineering, while it reached in the index of 501 to 550 in the field of medicine and 451 to 500 in the field of business administration. The Sultanate came at 551st to 600 in the field of information system and computer sciences, chosen among 1,368 universities around the world. The bodies concerned are exerting great effort in all governorates of the Sultanate to deal with COVID-19 outbreak. In this regard, the Ministry of Health stresses on the preparedness of medical cadres and health institutions in various governorates of the Sultanate. Meanwhile, no cases of coronavirus were recorded in the governorate of Boremi. During the last period, a number of awareness activities were conducted in the government bodies, schools and private sector institutions with the aim to make the community aware of this disease. A number of meetings that gathered media people regarding the COVID-19 are also being organized on a daily basis, in addition to preparing plans to deal with any cases that are forwarded to hospitals. In an exhibition at Tbilisi's Holosium, animated paintings by Georgian artist Niko Pirosomani projected onto walls using 3D technique. Here is a report.
Works by Georgian painter Niko Pirosomani have been brought to life in an exhibition at Tbilisi's Holosium, which officially launched on Tuesday, February 25.
The project was very complicated from a technical point of view. More than 100 projectors are used here. The most difficult thing was using 3D mapping. That was necessary for applying images to this building in 3D, correcting them and adjusting them to the walls. At the same time, we needed large computers, and it was a lengthy process. We had many sleepless nights until we finished this project.
The Holosium uses 120 projectors to paint its walls with giant animated replicas of paintings by Pirosomani and others, including Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh and Norway's Edvard Munch. Visitors can watch as the installations shift as they move. According to Holosium art director Nicholas Karati, launching the exhibition presented many technical challenges, including mapping the entire building in 3D to ensure the paintings were displayed correctly when projected onto the walls. He added that initially he planned to cover the whole history of Georgian art, although at a certain stage he realized that it was too ambitious.
We realized it would be better to start by choosing the artist who most expresses the essence of Georgian art, which is kind of stereotypical. In addition, the art of Niko Pirosomani is so brilliant that it is like a mini world. That is why so much was possible when creating this installation. For example, characters from different paintings by the artist naturally moved from one to another.
Born in 1862, naive painter Pirosomani's work is very important in Georgian cultural heritage. However, he only rose to international prominence after his death in 1918.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gives an audience at Al Alam Palace to the Deputy Minister of Defense of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Sultanate takes over the presidency of the 153rd round of the Arab League and confirms its firm stance in Arab issues, especially the Palestinian cause. And the Arab Conference on Human is the instrument for development, discusses development challenges in the Arab nation. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.
بين صدق الأرقام ومشوار البحث عن الحقائق هنالك العديد من التفاصيل الكامنة التي تنتظر البحث والاستقصاء. أرقام وحقائق يتم الكشف عنها من خلال البحث والتدقيق في المؤشرات والإحصائيات بصحبة عدد من الخبراء والمحللين وصناع القرار. ومعكم نتساءل: ما الذي تعنيه هذه الأرقام؟ وما هي الحقائق التي تقف وراءها؟ وما هي دلالات هذه المؤشرات والبيانات؟ أرقام وحقائق يأتيكم في الأوقات التالية.
تنتقل الأمراض المعدية من شخص إلى آخر عبر الرذاذ المتطاير من المصاب مباشرة أو ملامسة الأسطح الملوثة به، كذلك عبر مشاركة الأدوات الشخصية مع الآخرين. وتعد الأيدي وسيلة رئيسية لنقل الكثير من الأمراض المعدية، لذلك فإن تنظيف اليدين بطريقة صحيحة يعد الوسيلة الفعالة للوقاية من الأمراض المعدية. بلل يديك بالماء، خذ كمية كافية من الصابون، افرك اليد بدعك الراحتين. افرك ظهر اليد اليسرى براحة اليمنى بالتحريك من الأمام إلى الخلف، وكذلك لليد اليمنى مع تخليل الأصابع. ادعك ظهر أصابع اليد اليمنى براحة اليسرى وظهر اليد اليسرى براحة اليد اليمنى مع تحريك اليدين جانبياً. ادعك إبهام اليد اليسرى براحة اليد اليمنى والعكس. ادعك راحة اليد اليمنى بحركة دائرية إلى الخلف وإلى الأمام بحيث تشبك أصابع اليد اليمنى في راحة اليد اليسرى والعكس. اشطف اليدين بالماء وتنشف بمناديل ورقية واستخدمها لغلق الصنبور. ويمكن استخدام معقم اليدين باتباع الخطوات السابقة نفسها في تنظيفها. وللوقاية يجب تغطية الفم والأنف بمنديل ورقي والتخلص منه في سلة النفايات أو باستخدام باطن الكوع عند العطس والسعال. عدم مشاركة الآخرين للأدوات الشخصية. تجنب الأماكن المزدحمة. تجنب لمس الأنف والعينين إذا كانت اليد غير نظيفة. اتباعك العادات الصحية يحميك من سائر الأمراض المعدية، فاحرص عليها. مع تحيات وزارة الصحة.
العناية بالفم والأسنان تعني اتباع الوسائل الصحية اللازمة للوصول بالفم إلى الوضع المثالي للقيام بمهامه، وتشمل العناية بالأسنان واللثة واللسان. صحة الفم أكثر من مجرد استخدام فرشاة الأسنان، فالتنظيف السريع للأسنان لا يكفي لمحاربة التسوس والتهاب اللثة والتخلص من رائحة الفم الكريهة. إهمال نظافة الفم بشكل عام يؤدي إلى خلق بيئة مناسبة للبكتيريا والجراثيم، وبالتالي حفر الأسنان وتسوسها. حتى تحفظ أسنانك سليمة وصحية، عليك اتباع عدة نصائح، منها على سبيل المثال: استخدام فرشاة أسنانك برفق 3 مرات يومياً بعد الأكل وقبل النوم. استخدم فرشاة أسنان ناعمة حتى لا تؤذي اللثة. استخدم معجون الأسنان المحتوي على الفلورايد، فهو يحمي أسنانك من التسوس. بالرغم من أهمية فرشاة الأسنان والخيط في عملية تنظيف الأسنان، إلا أنها لا تقوم بتنظيف جميع المناطق في تجويف الفم. ومن المهم استخدام غسول الفم يومياً، لأنه يصل إلى جميع أجزاء الفم التي لا تصل إليها الفرشاة. ومن المهم أن يحتوي غسول الفم على ثاني أكسيد الكلور لمقاومة رائحة الفم الكريهة، الفلورايد للمساعدة على مقاومة التسوس. ولأننا نستخدم فرشاة الأسنان يومياً وبشكل مستمر، فإن المحافظة عليها أمر مهم، لأن سلامة أسناننا مرتبطة بالمحافظة على الفرشاة. من أهم النصائح للمحافظة على الفرشاة: غسل الفرشاة قبل وبعد الاستخدام. يشير الباحثون إلى أن الفرشاة تؤوي أكثر من 100 مليون بكتيريا، خاصة أنها تحفظ في دورات المياه. تجفيف الفرشاة باستمرار، لأن البكتيريا تنمو على الفرشاة الرطبة. جدد الفرشاة بعد فترة قصيرة من الاستخدام. مشكلة رائحة الفم مشكلة سهلة العلاج بفهم أسبابها والتقيد بالخطوات المطلوبة لحلها. وإذا بدا لك أنك تعاني من رائحة الفم عليك استشارة الطبيب، لأن ذلك قد يكون دليلاً على بعض الأمراض كالتهاب دواعم السن أو الالتهاب المزمن في الجيوب الأنفية.
عطاء الشباب بالبذل والتفاني عزم متوقد بالهمة في بناء عمان. نقترب من تطلعاتهم، أحلامهم، أفكارهم وإنجازاتهم. شبابنا والنهم. يأتيكم في الأوقات التالية.